All right, we move to NFL for Thursday night. This is a good one, Connor, to start week 5 in the NFL. LA Rams, Seattle Seahawks, NFC West division battle. The Rams currently 1.5 to 2-point road favorites in Seattle, 54 the total. And I love the narrative. I really do. Coming out of yesterday and the loss to Arizona. What's wrong with the Rams? Uh-oh. Now they're back down to earth. They've been exposed. Calm down. It's one game. Everybody in the NFL, even the best teams, have one really bad game. And if there was ever a spot for the Rams to have a rough game, it was yesterday. They beat Tampa last week. They were into that game. Sean McVay's going nuts on the sideline going into halftime over a missed field goal. I mean, you could tell that group was definitely very, very excited for that Tampa game. I mean, they put a lot of onus on that game last week and maybe a little bit flat this week, but I think you got to give Arizona credit. I think it's more about what Arizona did, not what the Rams didn't do yesterday. That's a good Arizona football team. There's a reason I've been backing them a lot this year, Arizona, because Kyler Murray, when he plays like that, he can be as good as anybody in the league, finding his receivers down the field. DeAndre Hopkins, Max Williams, Rondale Moore making plays. Just an incredible A.J. Green at a night state in the passing game as well. That's what Arizona can do. And look, their defense is also much improved. They have a pass rush now with Golden, with Jones, Watt. They can get after the quarterback. I think their secondary play, I didn't mind that they lost Patrick Peterson in the offseason because I found that, the replacement there is good. Byron Murphy's done a good job. They've still got a great safety, Budda Baker. It's a great defense. It's a much improved defense. And I think Arizona played a great game. I think you give more credit to Arizona than you blame the Rams. I think this is where the Rams bounce back, Connor. They've done well head-to-head. McVay's gotten the better of Carroll quite a bit in these head-to-head games between the Rams and the Seahawks. I know it's a short week, Thursday night football, and sometimes you worry about that, but McVay's been here, done this before. He's not a rookie coach in this situation. Although it's worth mentioning, Connor, Urban Meyer, rookie coach, we were worried about that last week, and it was still a Jacksonville wire-to-wire point spread cover on the road on a Thursday night NFL game last week against Cincinnati. So I like this bet here, the Rams. I've already taken them in this game on the money line. I think they get the job done. I still think there's a vast difference between these two teams defensively. Seattle still got issues on defense. Trey Lance couldn't solve that defense because, look, he's a rookie. He's still got to figure it out. And Jimmy G, gets injured, of course, and that kind of helped the Seattle cause yesterday in terms of, masking the defense a little bit. Well, now you got to go up against this explosive Rams team offensively off a loss. I'm sure chomping at the bit to bounce back, and I think they're going to have their hands full in this game. So I think it's a fair number, and at anything less than a field goal, I would endorse the LA Rams here on Thursday night. Connor, what do you think? Rams Seahawks.
I lead the Rams as well, but man, I talk about all the time. I hate betting Thursday night football, these short weeks in the NFL. Seahawks are at home, but you're right. I still don't like the defense. They played well, and they do have Russell Wilson, so that I think that always keeps you in the game. So on the side, it's just kind of a toss-up. I'll probably stay off again. I lean over, but 54.5 here is a ton. I think the Rams offense plays better. And probably that defense, it got shredded a little bit. I mean, Kyler Murray's awesome. And yesterday, the only thing I had a problem with is because McVay had owned the Cardinals. I mean, I love the 4.5, the points. And they kicked their ass for the first time and got their first win with him there. I think he was 8-0 until yesterday. I think they bounced back too. I think it's a good one. And you got to watch out on the total as well. That's why I'm not just running to the over. These division games can be tight. Under could be there. I mean, the Seahawks 49ers game. 28-21. I could see something similar to that, and this game stays under. So probably going to stay off Thursday night football here, but definitely be watching.
Yeah, again, Trey Lance, even with a pass rush that wasn't great for Seattle, he just wasn't accurate. He was not ready to go into that game and play at a high level once Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt. That was clear as day.
Yeah.
And I still have worries because I remember 2 games ago when they got beaten and they got drilled by Minnesota on the road, Seattle. There was not a single pass rusher around Kirk Cousins for that entire game. And if that happens here against Matt Stafford, they're going to get absolutely picked apart.
They could get whipped.
They could get absolutely picked apart defensively. And I still think there's a gulf between these two teams defensively. I'll take the Rams. Even though they struggled last week, I think they'll play better. And I still trust their stop unit more, especially up front along the defensive front than I do Seattle going into this game.